Welcome to the YNTAAY Minis. I'm Chris Smith. How are you? Happy September, everybody. Today we are doing one of our This and That episodes. I don't think we did one in August. I would have to check. Joining me today are Ganga and Leah. I just love how I always have a stuffed animal or doll or somebody joining me, and then I say they're joining me, and then they go away. They don't even talk very much, do you? Um, Today we're talking about this and that, as I said, but first I wanted to say that we are very sad about the passing of Valerie Harper, who passed away at age 80 on August 30th. And I didn't even realize that she just had a birthday. She just turned 80 on August 22nd. So isn't that wonderful that she made it to 80, because she was diagnosed, well, she's had cancer on and off for years, and then it was in remission. And in 2013, I believe, she was, the doctors told her she had like 3 months to live. They did a TV special about it and showed her and her husband going to doctor's visits, and how she was even picking out where she was going to be buried at the, I think it was the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and she had picked an area and right by the lake, I believe, the little lake thing there. But yeah, and then she's lived for over 6 years, and that is just amazing. She is quite a fighter. Valerie Harper was always one of my favorites. You remember her from Rhoda and the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and, well, the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and then her spinoff, Rhoda. This is her book, I, Rhoda, by Valerie Harper. It's a memoir, and I just love it. My friend Waller got an autographed copy. I did not. He didn't meet her. You could order it, and then it would come to you signed. But wonderful actress, wonderful stage actress. I saw her as Tallulah Bankhead in Looped. I misspoke and said that I saw her in another show. I forget what it was recently. And then I had to do a little update at the bottom of my YouTube channel and say, oops, I meant... I know I said that I'd seen her in Tea at 5, but it was Kate Mulgrew that I saw playing Katharine Hepburn. But Valerie Harper played Tallulah Bankhead, and she was amazing. And she was in one of my all-time favorite plays, Tale of the Allergist's Wife, The Tale of the Allergist's Wife by Charles Busch, that was on Broadway. And I saw it with Linda Lavin and Michelle Lee and Tony Roberts. And then when Linda Lavin left the role, her friend Valerie Harper came in to play the role of Marjorie, a woman who's having a nervous breakdown and has had a breakdown right in a Disney store and broken several expensive figurines. That's how it all starts, at the aftermath of that. But Valerie Harper was so fun in that role, and I got to speak to her. This was in 2001, and it was right after 9/11, and I had gone to New York in October because Mayor Giuliani said, come to New York and see a show, help support the city. So I thought, well, it's my duty. So I went, and that was one of the shows that I saw. And, oh, such a sweet woman. We spoke on the street out in front of the theater. I don't remember there being lots of people around. People were very different after 9/11. It wasn't, it was less travel, and people were afraid, and people, rightfully so. And we talked about how she and the cast went to local firehouses around the theater district, and were supporting their firemen who had lost, fellow firemen. And it was a difficult time, but she was such a sweet woman. And somewhere around here I have a grainy photograph, because I didn't have a proper cell phone in those. I think my phone didn't even have a camera on it. And yeah, she was just wonderful. But we took a picture with a little disposable camera that I had, so you can't even see what your picture looks like. You couldn't in those days. And then you'd go to the little photo booth in your Kmart parking lot and drop it off, or wherever. And but somewhere I have that grainy photo, and you can tell that it's me and Valerie Harper. So I need to find that and put it in a frame in her honor. I'm sure she would be really honored. But I love Valerie Harper, so My words are genuine. What else is happening in my life? I'm watching Downton Abbey, which I'm binge watching it because the movie is coming out on September 20th, which is my birthday. Oh. Yeah, so I've got, let's see, we're at September 4th right now. I've got 23 more episodes to go. I'm in the midst of season 4. And luckily, I didn't know anything that happened past the 2 big deaths in season 3. Spoiler alert, and I won't tell you who they are in case you're just now watching. So don't try and find out who dies. But, if you don't know. So I've got these 3 seasons to watch before the movie comes out, and I don't know anything that happens in them. I don't know how the series had ended. So I'm delighted about that because it's all new to me. And it's all new to Ganga and Leah because they didn't watch it at all. They were watching other things, like me. So will I get done in just a few weeks? Or will I have to wait and see the movie October 1st or something? Stay tuned. I'll let you know. What else? Did you hear that Leslie Jones is leaving SNL? I'm so sad to hear that. I just love her. And I don't know, I'm sure she's going to be working on movies and her own, comedic career. Maybe we'll see her in a sitcom sometime. But she was always a very bright spot for me on SNL. So I'm like, oh, don't go. But, people move on. Oh, speaking of moving on, we're thinking, well, I think we're really going to do it. We're going to change the name of the YNTAAY minis, and I had mentioned this in our 250th episode. So we have some titles. We're going to put them out there in the world. I don't know how, and maybe the viewers will help vote. And I'm thinking of having the people at my birthday gala vote there too, and then we'll have our new name. So I've got to gather up the finalists for the big voting. So you'll be hearing about that in the coming months, I'm sure. And Ganga and Leah will also have a say in it. Willie Talk and all the others. Lucius. But, yes, so we're excited about that because I know we're a brand, but the YNTAAY minis is hard to say. People don't really know what it means. It does mean you're not taping again, are you? Which, I don't know if the name of our channel will change, if we'll stay You're Not Taping Again, Are You, and then have my new show live within that. I don't know how this works, but we will let you know. And you're going to love it. It's going to be a format just like this. We're going to have dolls and stuffed animals. I'm probably going to mostly talk about theater. But it won't be called Theater Talk. And it won't be called Broadway Broads by the Bay, which is one of my favorite web series, of people talking about theater and whatnot. So anyway, I'll let you know about that. But so until then, thank you for joining us on the YNTAAY minis, and have a wonderful September. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, it's harsh lighting. Goodbye.